Hello and welcome, my dear loves. This is Mystique and I welcome you to my digital sacred space. I hope you're doing well and that you're happy, healthy and healing wherever you're watching from. Today I am going to be looking at what is coming for you in the next 3 months. So this is a timeless reading. So this will apply to you from the time that you're watching or you clicked on this reading. Also, if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, hello. And if you're new here, this is the first video of mine that you are watching. I have actually created my own brand of watercolor readings that I do, where I use my connection with water to channel messages for you. So today I'm unveiling yet another type of my signature watercolor readings. I don't have a name for them yet, but yeah, so what you see right here is actually related to that, and I'm gonna show you how it is. But this will be your pile number 1, this will be pile 2, and pile number 3. So pile 1 will be Trust the Journey, pile number 2 is Stay Focused, and pile number 3 is I Love Myself. Okay, now if you're having difficulty selecting, you can also choose one of these bowls. So this bowl is actually pile number 1's. This is what your bowl looks like. And if you're wondering why do I have to select a bowl, just trust me and make your selection. This is pile 1. Then for pile 2, we have this gorgeous bowl. Alright, so that is yours. Then we have pile number 3 with one of my favorite colors. I'm also going to tell you which colors I used. I feel like some of you want to know. So as I already said, I'm gonna use my special connection with water. I'm most connected to the energies of the water, the moon and the sun, because I am extremely intuitive and highly sensitive. So yeah, that is why I created my own version or my own brand of tarot readings, which I call watercolor readings. And you won't find these type of readings anywhere, because this was 100% original idea that emerged from me and my spirit. So I'm gonna start with the prayer as I always do, but I still feel like some kind of curious energy, so I will be explaining how I'm gonna do this reading for you. Or you can directly click to your piles. If you want to skip the prayer, that's okay too, you can do that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead with the prayer, because I always offer a little prayer to my viewers, the energies that are going to be coming in, my spirit guides and your spirit guides. Just a little welcome prayer, a prayer of gratitude, to welcome all of your energies, and so that I can channel correctly and accurately for you, and you take something substantial and useful from this reading. Yeah, as I already mentioned, this is another type of watercolor readings that I have invented, and I will explain exactly how I am going to read for you today. I will be pulling cards, so don't worry, I am pulling cards for you. This is going to function as the main tarot card, and then I will pull 3 oracle cards for you, and each oracle card will tell me about the first, second and the third month. Okay, so we have 3 piles, 3 bowls, 3 cards and 3 months. A lot of synchronicities already. 3 seems to be an important number for a lot of you. Maybe you want to Google 333. That will be a message from your spirit guides. Do that later. You can do that later, not now. Now you are here, so let's offer a little prayer to our spirit guides and thank them for protecting us, for loving us and watching over us as we go through different phases of our life. I welcome pile number 1, 2, and 3 and their energy. Please tap me into the collective of 1, 2, and 3. I call upon my spirit guides and your spirit guides with divine love. I'm offering my gratitude for all of the wonderful souls that have clicked on this reading. May they find the clarity that they are looking for, the important guidance, any messages, anything they need to know about. Please help me to inform them and to tell them about the same. My dear viewers, spirit guides, I ask you to help me focus and to help me give them the most accurate messages and reading possible so that they can get all of the information that they need as they navigate through the next 3 months and the next phase of their life. For this, I pray and offer my gratitude to you. Pile number 1, 2, and 3, I cherish you, I love you. If you clicked on this reading, it's not a coincidence. You were meant to be here. I see a lot of new souls watching this prayer right now, and I am sending you my love and light. I know you're curious about this reading because you might not have seen anything like this before, and I'm excited to show you. So let's unveil the new type of watercolor readings that I've created together, and send me your best wishes, your prayers, and your blessings as I move through this sacred experience called your reading. I thank you so much for being here. I thank you so much for being you. And as always, I love you and I cherish you. So, let's watch your reading together. So go click on your pile and I'll be talking to you soon. Hello and welcome, my dear loves. You chose pile number 1. You chose your main quote as trust the journey. So a lot of you could be returning to my channel because I do feel like I've already read your energy before, so I do feel like, and this quote came up before as well, so you could be from that reading. You don't have to be, it's okay. I do sense new souls as well, but the portion of you coming back to my channel is higher. You also chose the yellow bowl, and I did mention that I am unveiling my new brand of watercolor reading, so this falls into that same category. And yeah, I created these special readings because I have a divine connection with water, since I am a highly sensitive and empathetic being. So I thought I should read with watercolors for you, since I also have a very artistic approach to things, very aesthetic as well. So that is why you'll see a lot of different types of watercolor readings on my channel. They are titled as watercolor readings. So I did channel paintings a few readings back, then I did a watercolor in a bowl reading where I basically read from the color falling into the water. Yeah, and today I wanted to do a dried watercolor. I actually wanted to read your energies from a dried watercolor bowl, so that is why I also picked out these colors intuitively, so I have not picked these out myself. And yours was a combination of orange and yellow. I'll show you these in my palette. So I used this one. This one is called quinacridone gold, and I used this one. This is an orange that I created myself. So I think I mixed quinacridone gold and quinacridone coral from the Daniel Smith watercolors. I am not entirely sure because I actually created this palette quite a long time ago and it's really messy, as you can see. So let's start with your reading. So this functions a little bit like a coffee grounds reading, but since I've already said my main medium of channeling is water and watercolors because I'm an artist, so this is going to function the same way, except I'm using dried watercolors. So I'd actually put some watercolors in a drop, 2-3 drops of water beforehand, and I left it out to dry. So let's start your reading. Please tap me into the collective of pile 1 and the energy of the next 3 months, please. Immediately, I'm seeing this as a wave in the ocean. I'm also seeing this as a mountain. And as you can see, there is a notch down there. There is a notch here. And I'm seeing that you have, I just heard started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. So I see you rising up like a huge wave in the ocean, like a tsunami. But it's not a tsunami that destroys. I'm hearing the word create. So you could be creators of something yourself, have an innovative spark within yourself. You like to watch or you like to see newer things, novel things, which is why maybe you clicked on this video out of curiosity. Okay, I've never seen this kind of tarot reading before. What is this person about? So you could have clicked on this. I do see within the next 3 months you're going to be overcoming something and rising to the top, just like a wave in the ocean. I see you being at the peak. I'm also seeing that you are facing your challenges. You are not a person that runs away from your challenges. And I see that you are facing your challenges, confirmation, moving forward. It is possible. Now this is only for some of you, not for all of you. But do you see how this paint is falling here to the bottom and it's creating a single line, a single streak right here? I'm seeing that as somebody trying to bring you down within the next 3 months. I don't think they are succeeding, honestly. And honestly, I feel like you stepping into your power could possibly invite people that want to bring you down, because maybe some people fed off of you feeling low about yourself or having a low self-esteem. When you have a good sense of self, when you're confident about yourself, it's not easy to manipulate a person like that, right? So you developing your sense of self and your boundaries and what you like and dislike, your opinions, is actually creating a butterfly effect in your life where you are getting a lot of blessings. But this is not your fault, okay? Whoever these people are, whatever this snake-like energy is, this is not your fault. And it's almost like they want to try to bring you down, but they won't be able to. Okay, so I'm saying it again, they won't be able to. I'm seeing a person with their back leaving right here. So that tells me that I feel like you're going to have enough power to walk away from these people or not engage in any of their drama. I don't see you succumbing to their level, and I feel like you're going to see these people as so not worth responding that you don't even bother to look at them. You're just giving your back and you're sitting there and going like, okay, I'm done with this. I don't want this kind of energy in my life. So that's a huge change that you're making within the next 3 months. I'm also seeing confirmation again. I'm also seeing this as a chair. And now remember, you won't see the shapes or the colors as I see them, right? But your spirit guides are showing me a chair or a person deliberately so I can give you the message that you need to hear. So you won't see it that way, you might see something else, and that's okay. That might be a message from your spirit guides if you are seeing something else. So I just wanted to inform you of that. I do see a chair like structure here, so I feel like you're sitting on your throne. I'm seeing the Emperor energy, I'm seeing a Queen of Pentacles energy. I feel like you're going to have enough money within the next 3 months to financially support yourself. So you don't actually need to engage with these people or their energy, because I feel like you're giving yourself the ability and the power and the luxury to walk away. Another confirmation. So with this orange here, I'm seeing a lot of joy and positivity coming back into your life. I feel like with this color that is falling down in a very specific way, actually, I'm seeing that there was something that was draining your energy, some kind of habit. For some of you, it could be some kind of limiting belief, but I do see you breaking out of that and rising. For an example, as an example, let's say that you felt like you were not worthy, right? And if you felt like you were not worthy, then you probably had some problems manifesting abundance because you felt like you didn't deserve it, or if there was somebody that actually loved you, that created a lot of fear in you, right? So I see that belief itself was draining. This is something that is from you. I don't see that this is an external interference or an external presence or external people harming you. I feel like it's your own self somehow, or an aspect of yourself. For some of you, I'm hearing it's self-hate. For some of you, you struggle with some kind of self-hate. If you struggle with self-hate, please remember that, now I know that a lot of people might not agree with this, but the part of you that actually hates yourself is the part of you that's trying to protect yourself. Now, how is that possible? Because hate usually sabotages you and inhibits you. Now, the reason why a person would develop hate for themselves is because they probably went through some kind of rejection or a denial from an important authority figure. So you probably were denied or rejected, or you felt rejected, or you felt abandoned by a parent or an authority figure, or your friends, or somebody who was playing a key role in your life, and their validation mattered a lot to you and it was never given to you. And that really took you down. That really took you to the bottom of the ocean, and you always felt like you were sinking. And the only way to establish connection or to get any kind of love is to push those parts of you away that they thought were problematic. And that's why you develop that hate, because it's you doing to yourself what this person could have unintentionally done to you. Okay, so self-hate is not your enemy. So please try to understand your self-hate. It is trying to protect you. Now you can tell those aspects or your inner child, listen, I'm a grown-up now and I can take care of myself. We are back in power. We don't have to hate ourselves anymore, because we deserve to be loved for who we are. You can say that to your inner child or the aspects of you that hate yourself. I'm also seeing that you will be making an important decision. I'm seeing a fork in the road. I'm seeing this as a fork in the road. So I'm seeing that you will be making an important decision. I'm also seeing you succeeding at something. I'm seeing you succeed at something. 333, as I said that. Wow, 333 seems to be an important number for a lot of you. I'm also seeing the sun shining back again. And I'm also seeing you as the sun shining back again. So this is your watercolor cup reading. Oh, I could just call them watercolor cup readings, right? So now this is your main tarot card. So this is gonna tell me in what area of your life is changing in the next 3 months. The area of your life that is changing for the next 3 months. And then I'm gonna pull this oracle cards. This is the Moonology manifestation deck. I did use this one recently. I really love the artwork on this. it really, maybe it's because it's very moon influenced and has a lot of lunar energy, just like I do. So please give me first month, okay, second month, 2, okay, third month, okay. Now that we have these cards, I'm gonna flip them over after I flip this over, because then there will be too many messages at the same time and I don't want that. Wow, oh my god, you have love. Wow, so this deck is called the Good Tarot deck, and this card is actually not available in other tarot decks. So you actually got a very special card, I have to say, because I'm sorry, Palwan, your footage got cut off there, but as I was saying, yeah, you have love here. And you see how the word love is glowing on camera, and then you picked the yellow watercolor bowl. So that is why I chose yellow for you. My god, look at the synchronicity, look at the color similarities. This always makes me happy to see in my readings when there's some kind of color similarity. Now I see a lion here, and I see this girl snuggling with the lion, which is not something that anybody, in their right mind probably would do. So I see that she's made friends with the lion, and I see this as you becoming friends with your own power and shining. You could also be Leo, since this is the zodiac sign of Leo, so you could be Leo. Yeah, I see a lot of love coming back into your life, but for some reason this card is also speaking to me about your power coming back to you. I mean, it's not coming back to you because you already were powerful. I just feel like you've made friends with your power and your confidence, and you're like, okay, I don't care what people think about me, because I'm just gonna be powerful and be radiant and be beautiful, because I've come here as myself and I didn't come here to dim myself for anybody. And I see you making that decision and succeeding. So your first month, we have new moon in Cancer. Relax. Okay, this immediately tells me, like, if you are worried about something, just relax. Like, your worries are not going to come true, so relax. This is a very clear message. You can take a screenshot of this and put this as a wallpaper for this month that you're watching this. So for this month, the month that you're watching, or the coming month, your first message is to relax. Relaxation is productivity. Some of you could be working a lot, and this is a call from spirit to relax. It's okay to relax. Relaxation is also productivity, because it's going to help you be more creative. Okay, so that is the message for you for the first month. Then for your second month, we had 2 messages for you. Wow, you have new moon in Leo with shine. I did say that Leo, look at the synchronicities. Can you see that it's the same zodiac sign? And this was your tarot card, and this was your oracle card for the second month. So when are you regaining your power? When are you embracing your power? In the second month. So I see you doing probably a lot of healing in the month that you're watching this. And then I see you embracing shining, and embracing the attention that you receive, and embracing your inner beauty and your radiant beauty. I do see that there is some kind of radiant beauty about you. I feel like that is not something that you saw within yourself before, because I feel like the people around you didn't let you see the beauty in yourself, because if they wanted to keep you down, then they can't allow that, right? You can't abuse a person, that you can't take advantage of a person that knows themselves or has strict boundaries, will say no. You can only take advantage of a person who does not have a sense of self, right? Or who is extremely timid and weak, in the sense, weak, not an nobody is weak, okay, let me just clear that, but weak in the sense that they do not assert themselves or say no, people pleasing, all these kind of hallmark behaviors of codependency. Okay, now it's not bad, You're not a bad person. If you used to be like that, let me clear that. This is not a place of judgment, okay? You have speak your world into being. Wow. So I do see your confidence creating your world into being. I feel like these two cards and this card is extremely connected. I also see your throat chakra being quite active. I feel like because we have Gemini here and then immediately we have speak your world into being, I also see you putting in stronger boundaries, and I see you saying no to things that don't work for you, saying no to people. So it's internal boundaries also and external boundaries also. Internally, you're saying no to negative thinking, self-sabotaging patterns, not listening to that inner critic, which is very important for you, pile 1. I'm also seeing that because you are starting to speak affirmations. If you don't already speak affirmations out loud, this is a call from spirit. Like, speak them out loud because it will help you to feel that love and feel that power in your bones, right? Let's say if you usually and only think your affirmations or do them in your head, this is a call from spirit to actually say them out loud. With the 6 being here, I'm seeing that you've been on a spiritual journey. I'm seeing with trust the journey here. I thought, oh, it's more of a physical journey, but it's not a physical journey. It's a very spiritual journey. I'm seeing the inner sojourn for you. The inner sojourn, which is usually solitary, and I see you rising up from the ground, shining alone. Look at all of these sunflowers here, and then you had yellow bowl. I'd actually picked out the pink bowl for you, and then at the last moment spirit changed it and told me that no, this is pile 1. So no, I actually picked out the blue for you. Okay, so that is why I picked out the blue for you, because that one was giving me like a hint of some kind of trauma, pain, so you could be coming from that. So maybe that was your past energy, and this is the current energy that you're stepping into, and the energy that you're going to be stepping into. So your spirit guys actually wanted to keep the focus on the energy that you're going to step into, and that is why they got the yellow bowl for you. Okay, that's, I get. Wow, you have trust the universe. That is your final card for your 3rd month. Wow, this is beautiful. What I'm seeing with the Aquarius here and Gemini being here, I did sense some kind of air energy in you. Embrace your intellect. Embrace your intellect. That's a message for you. And also for the 3rd month, I see you trusting the universe. Your trust could possibly be so deep that you might not need to watch any tarot readings. You might just come back for the fun of it, but I don't see you needing to watch tarot readings. With the love and trust being here, I feel like you're finally stepping into, and oh my god, wait, you have trust here as well. Trust the journey, trust the universe. Wow, pile 1. Spirit is really here for you. Look at that. I did not notice that. Wow, you have 2 trusts. Pile number 1, you should take a screenshot of this spread and put it somewhere you see a lot, so that you remember that spirit is with you and that you're being protected. I feel like some of you already know and you're like, okay, no, I don't need to do that. But if you keep this spread, because this has a magical energy, it will your house or wherever you're keeping it from, whenever you're exposed to the screenshot, you will be exposed to this new energy, and the energy of the new phase that you're stepping into, the energy of power, the energy of love and trust. So it would be good for you. But yeah, it's up to you. I'm not gonna force you. I do see Aquarius being here, so embrace your shine. It's possible that you could be a combination of Leo and Aquarius. So maybe that is why you are suppressing shining, because it made you feel outcasted a lot or alone a lot. You were pushed away a lot, rejected a lot by a group, or the group could be anybody, your family, your friends, school. I'm seeing school for some people. For some people it could be college, your peers, your colleagues, your work environment. But I feel like with the trust the universe, I feel like there could be some kind of new creative or innovative idea that's going to come to you in the 3rd month. But this is only possible if you are connected to your creativity and your intuition. So step into your love, step into your trust, and that is what I'm seeing for you. Pile number 1, this was so highly synchronistic and beautiful. I love these new energies that are coming in for you. I hope you love the reading as well. And I take this time to thank your spirit guides, my spirit guides, for giving us such beautiful synchronicities and these beautiful messages. I thank the cards, I thank the water and the sacred watercolors that I used today. Thank you for allowing me to channel for pile 1. It was such an honor to do this reading. I hope you subscribe if you liked this reading, and yeah, like the video, comment, let me know your feedback, let me know if you liked the reading, if you resonated with the messages, and yeah, hopefully I will see you in my next reading. If not, I thank you and cherish you for watching this one. Bye. Hello and welcome, my loves. If you chose pile number 2, you chose your main message as stay focused, and you chose the pink watercolor bowl. And yeah, this is not actually pink, it is the color called alizarin crimson. It's actually this one right here from the Daniel Smith watercolors. And if you skip the intro, this is Mystique, and I offer my new readings called watercolor readings. I mean, they are not new, I've been doing those for a while now, but yeah, if you're new on my channel, then they'll be new to you, because it's a type of channeling that I have created since I am an intuitive artist. And yeah, so today, as I said in the intro, I'm gonna be unveiling a new form of my watercolor readings. And so this is the dried watercolor in a bowl method that I'm using today, where I basically picked out watercolor for the colors for each of the piles, and then I let them dry so I can channel messages for you. So for you, I actually intuitively picked out the color that I just showed you. It's called alizarin crimson from Daniel Smith. Now, I did not pick these colors myself. I connect with your spirit guides and ask them, so that is what I did today. And for you, it was the color alizarin crimson, which is a reddish shade. And yeah, so let's start with your reading. Immediately, I'm seeing a tree right here with a lot of branches. So I feel like in the next 3 months, you're going to be spreading out your ideas or something. I'm seeing you spreading out your hands, and it's metaphorically, I'm seeing you have like 1,000 hands, and you're trying out a lot of things. I feel like you're in a place where you have a lot of freedom in your life, or you will be having a lot of freedom in your life. And I'm seeing that you are spreading your wings and trying out different things. And as soon as I put down this color, it immediately kind of, because this is a highly invasive color, it spreads very quickly in water. It will just take over the entire surface, right? And so I'm seeing you doing that very quickly. You could have Gemini energy, or have some Gemini placements in your chart, or I'm seeing like a quick-witted energy. I see you being sassy, very quick with your replies, very curt, blunt. People might sometimes call you rude, but you're just speaking facts. I just heard spitting facts. So spitting facts, I tell the truth. You could you could be somebody who is probably like, yeah, people sometimes don't like me because I say things they don't want to hear, but it's important for me to say them. Is there one of you or some of you that witnessed some kind of death recently? This is only for some of you, because I am seeing this as smoke, but the smoke that comes out of funeral homes. So maybe you witnessed somebody's death, or somebody died in your family. That's what I heard. there's some kind of distance, because you see how these two structures are away from each other, just slightly, not too much, just slightly. So I feel like they are watching over you. If this is a pet, it has become like a spirit animal and watching over you. If this is a person, their soul or their spirit is watching over you. I also see that something has made you sad recently, or something has made you upset recently, and I see that it probably took your smile away. I feel like you could have been a happy person, but recently you have been feeling like, I'm seeing this as, and you see how these patterns here look a little like trees, but then these patterns here look entirely different, right, towards the bottom. So that I'm seeing this almost, this as this being the sky and this being the water, right, like a landscape painting, this being the sky, the air part, and this being the water part. So you could have air or water placements dominant in your chart: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could. I'm also seeing some kind of sun rising in your life. What is the sun rising? Okay, so I'm being told that it's different for each of you. Whatever you consider success, whatever you consider good, or whatever your wish is, I see that being granted in the next 3 months. But I'm not being shown because it's different for each and every one of you. I'm seeing this as a car. Do you see that? The car is going somewhere. Right here, this one, this. So that tells me that you could be traveling somewhere, and then this car, if it went up, it's gonna go up on this thread of paint that I'm seeing in front of me. So that tells me that you are reaching your destination. You are reaching your end of a cycle. If you, let's say you started a business project, right, and you have been having difficulties completing it or bringing it to completion, then I'm seeing that it's kicking off. It's kicking off, and you're going to be able to complete it within the deadline. That's what I'm seeing for you. So don't worry if it's a work-related project. Just relax and keep going, because it's coming for you. I'm seeing stone pebbles. I'm seeing stones, this and this. I'm seeing stones under the water. So I feel like you probably felt like you're a happy person, right? I'm also sensing some Sagittarius energy. Some of you could be Sagittarius, but I do sense that some of you could have some fire placements, and lately you felt like, or at the time of this reading, you felt like the waves of life are putting you down or holding you down, and you're not able to be joyful somehow. That's what I'm seeing for you. But this is only happening for you to look at something that needs your attention. So let's say you have not been feeling good about yourself. So ask questions, be curious and inquire. Okay, I have not been feeling good about myself. Is there somebody who doesn't like me? Am I surrounding myself with people who don't love me? Am I surrounding myself with people that actually cherish me and think of me as a gift? So these are the questions, and reevaluate your friend circle. This is just an example of how you do it, okay? So reevaluate your priorities, and as you reevaluate and change, bring those necessary changes, I feel like at the end of the 3rd month, you will have already been in a really good place, mentally, emotionally, and psychologically. I just heard psychologically. So you'll be in a really good place psychologically. I also, when I put down the paint, for some reason I did this with the paintbrush, and that is why you see this. So I feel like you're going to rise at the very top. You're learning to be at your happiest. Like right now might be a phase where you're feeling down, or you're at the bottom, but soon you're going to be at the peak. Soon you're going to be at the top. I see you relinquishing a lot of things, bad things, not good things, and I see you rising to the top and reevaluating and really paying close attention to things that don't make you feel good, right? And not ignoring them. That's a very important message for you. You're not ignoring your fears, you're not letting them brew in your subconscious, because the faster you face it and the less fearful and dreadful it's going to be. And I know it can be scary to face your fears, but I see you being brave, because after, if you let it stew, it's like a wound that gets infected if you don't heal it at the time, right? It's like a wound that's getting infected. So that's what I'm seeing for you in your bowl. I just felt like some of you might see me as a very intuitive medium. So you have stay focused. So that is why you have stay focused, because spirit is asking you and telling you, and this is another confirmation, everything that you want is happening for you. So don't give up right now, because it would be a shame, right? So now this card is actually a tarot card, and then I'm gonna pull 3 more oracle cards for you for each of the months. Okay, we have wow, you have the Magician. Oh my god, this is one of my favorite cards in this deck. I love this so much. So I actually picked out the tarot cards, which were the main green colored cards right here. So this is what is I actually asked spirit to show me what area or aspect of life is changing, and you picked this. So this is the card that came out. So what area is changing? I feel like it's you. I feel like it's you yourself. I see you literally. So maybe you're going from a death to life kind of journey or period where you're like, okay, I was down, I'm not going to stay down, I'm going to stand up no matter. I'm seeing people trying to knock you down, or people trying to make you feel sad, or some kind of heavy energy. If you are not surrounded by people that trying to bring you down or something, then this is a heavy kind of energy, and I'm seeing you leaving that behind and trying to rise up, trying to come out of that. So let's say for some of you it was a fear that you had, some kind of fear. Then you're asking yourself, okay, where is this feeling of dread coming from? I need to stay focused on it and reevaluate it, understand it, instead of repressing it, rejecting it, because it's there for a reason and it's not going away, right? So once you focus on it and really understand, okay, this fear is, not present, in the sense of there's no such thing as fear, because once you do it, the fear is not going to exist, like it's not real, right? So that's what I'm seeing for you with this Magician card. I see you stepping into your power. I see you doing magical things, creating magic. I just also heard when I pulled this card that you are realizing your own magic. I feel like some of you be intuitives like I am. You could be clairsentient or clairvoyant, like I'm seeing. You might also have a special vision of third chakra really active. So that's what I'm seeing for you. It's a leveling up in the physical, but also a leveling in the spiritual as well. So for the first month, for pile number 1, please. The first month for pile number 1, please. So we have 2 cards for the second month. For the first month, we have Know You Are Loved. Wow. For the first month, we have Know You Are Loved. Then we have Breathe Through the Tension. Wow. Okay. We have Lighten Up. We have your last card, Go Wild. Oh my god, yes. I did say fire energy, right? So for your first month, we have know you are loved. I see you deepening your connection with the people around you, and really understanding and looking at your friend circle, and really just looking at the people around you and asking yourself, okay, do these people really serve my highest good? Do these people really have my best interests at their heart? If they don't, I'm free to remove myself. And I see you removing yourself, removing your energy, or pulling back your energy from people that don't love you, and pouring all of that energy into people that actually do. And so because you're pouring your energy into people that actually love you, I see you being loved back a lot in return. And your spread is actually starting from a new moon to a full moon, right? New moon to a full moon. We have 2 full moon cards here. So this is major energy that is coming into your life. I feel like whatever this block was, this mental, emotional, psychological block was, like a fear or resentment, jealousy. For some of you, I heard it was jealousy. I see you kind of working through it. I'm seeing somebody taking apart stitches that they stitched the wrong way. So I'm seeing somebody taking apart those stitches. So it's like you're carefully, let's say that I'm seeing somebody stepping on broken glass, and there are a lot of pieces stuck in their skin, and I see them pulling each shard of glass one by one, pulling each shard of glass one by one, and then applying some kind of healing ointment and medicine, disinfecting first and then applying medicine, obviously. So that is what I see you doing that internally. I don't see a physical injury that you're healing. I'm seeing it's an injury to your soul that you're healing. Some kind of traumatic thing that happened in your past that you were not aware of, that affected you a lot, and and you develop some kind of fear or a grudge or jealousy because of that, right? Because what is jealousy? Jealousy is just you feeling like you're not enough and that somebody else is better than you in something, and you want. It's not true, because there's no such thing as somebody else being better than you or you being better than somebody else. The mind is inherently comparative, but human beings cannot be compared, okay? Because there are certain things that cannot be quantified, and love is one of those things, magic is one of those things, right? And human beings also. So I see you being loved in the first month. I see the magic in you. For the second month, I'm seeing that you are working through this fear actively and removing it. I feel like I'm seeing a snake bite and the poison being sucked out of the wound. I'm seeing the venom being sucked out of that wound, and because the venom is sucked out of your blood, I see you healing. And so that is why we have full moon in Leo with go wild, and there's a lion here, majestic lion. I feel like your energy, I feel like you finally understand the magnificence of your existence and who you are as yourself, no one else, okay? Not the mask that you put on, not your resentment, not your jealousy. I feel like some of you were probably sitting there thinking, okay, I'm so pathetic, I have so much jealousy, I have so much resentment, I have so much anger, and I see you embracing and working through. And then you step to this phase in the third month where you're like, okay, I worked through all of that, I did all of that. So I have a lot of confidence coming back within yourself. And then I'm seeing you being fearless about life, because I see that you're feeling confident enough to go through them. And so I'm almost seeing you feeling invincible, and you sitting there being like, okay, I know I'm focused on my power, I'm focused on my magic, I'm focused on my confidence and my strength and my ability to go through anything. I don't have to be scared of anything anymore. I don't have to have fear. I don't have to have resentment towards anyone. I don't have to be jealous of anyone, because I know who I am, and I know my abilities. I know what I have to offer. And I see you really and stepping into power. This is important and pivotal shift. I heard the word paradigm shift. So this is an important paradigm shift for you. I see, do you see how there's water here? There's a scorpion here and there's water here. So I feel like the healing waters of the universe are entering your soul where there was the injury. You've heard that Rumi quote, right? The light enters through the crack in the wound or something. And I see, except it's not the light that is going to enter you first, it's the healing waters. It's the healing waters of the universe and your spirit guides, because I'm seeing the color schemes on this and this being extremely similar. So I feel like, and the turquoise here is very similar to the turquoise in the eyes, and I'm seeing a spiritual ancestor, some kind of ancestor protecting you through this and walking you through this paradigm shift stage by stage, like one by one, walking you through it. So that is why you have here a gap. You have a gap here. I'm also seeing this as two lips, the top lip and the bottom lip. So I'm seeing a kiss in the bowl. I'm seeing a kiss. Why the kiss? Yeah, because we have know you are loved. So for some of you, it could be a romantic partner that's coming into your life within the next month. Okay. Oh, okay. And this romantic partner could probably help you go through this paradigm shift. They will really make you feel loved. And then you will start loving yourself. It's going to help you love yourself more. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the reading here. I thank you so much, pile number 2. Your reading was absolutely wonderful and I enjoyed it. Please like the video if you liked it and subscribe. Let me know if this reading resonated. I'm taking this moment to thank you, your spirit guides, my spirit guides, all of the cards that we used today, the sacred water and watercolors, and the elements, these leaves, and especially this card. I really want to thank this card because your spirit guides really came through that card. And I love that you're embracing your power, pile 2. I'm sending you so much love and I'm sending you my blessings. Don't be afraid to shine. And yeah, don't be worried that how this is going to happen, because the healing waters are making their way to you. So don't worry. Okay? Okay. And yeah, remember that you are loved. Don't forget. Remember you are loved. And hopefully I am going to see you in my next reading. If not, I thank you for watching this one and I cherish you. I love you. And with that, I'm gonna say bye. Hello and welcome, my dear loves. You chose pile number 3. You chose your main quote message as I love myself. Beautiful. And so, as I mentioned in the intro, I'm gonna be unveiling a new type of watercolor readings, and this one is actually the dried watercolor in bowl method that I'm using. Yeah, so what I did was I placed some watercolors and then I let it dry, and I actually picked a combination of indigo and purple for you. This is the indigo, and here, and this is the purple that I used. Now I created this purple magenta shade myself by mixing the alizarin crimson and dioxazine purple from Winsor and Newton, and that gives me this purple beautiful shade. So that is why you see a hint of purple. So in case if you were wondering which colors I picked, I actually picked these intuitively. So I don't pick these colors just for the fun of it, or oh, it's gonna look good. No, I ask your spirit guides and that's the color that they told me. And this is what it looks like after it's dried. Immediately I'm seeing the moon. So you could be my empaths, you could be my sensitive water pile. You could have a lot of water energy in your chart. Pisces, Scorpio. I heard Leo. So Leo, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Especially Cancer. I do sense a lot of Cancer, Pisces energy, even more than Scorpio. I'm seeing a tidal wave in your life. But it's not a tidal wave that is here to create destruction. I'm seeing you more in the flow of life. I'm seeing you flowing through life at the time you're watching this reading. If you are not flowing through life right now, I feel like you will be learning to flow through life. Okay, so how this watercolor reading, especially the dried watercolor in a bowl, functions a little bit like a coffee grounds reading, where you know how people read from coffee. In a bowl, I am actually going to be reading for you with watercolors. Why? Because I have a special connection with water. It's not a special connection, it's a divine connection. Because I'm an artist and I'm highly empathetic and I'm an intuitive artist. So that is why I chose watercolors as water and watercolors as my primary medium to channel. And yeah, you're not going to find these readings anywhere else because I'm the only one who creates these readings. So I'm gonna start with, first of all, how beautiful does this look? This is so beautiful, isn't it? Now this has your spirit guides energy, so if you want to take a screenshot of this and just keep this as your wallpaper, you can. I'll twist the bowl like this so you can take a screenshot. This will help you be exposed to the protective energies of your spirit guides, I'm being told. That was a similar message in pile 1 or 2 as well. So yeah, take a screenshot of this and put this as your wallpaper if you like, or print it out and keep it in your house. It will bring in a lot of protection. Okay, now let's get to your reading for the next 3 months, please. I'm seeing a cap. I'm seeing a hat here. The hat in the film Harry Potter. Have you seen those hats? Have you seen that hat? I forgot the name of it, but the hat that decides which house you're going to be in, whether it's Gryffindor or Slytherin. And then for Harry, he was actually saying, no, I don't want to be in Slytherin. And the hat actually gives him the house Gryffindor. Okay, so I see you changing your destiny, changing your fate. I feel like you're not somebody who believes in such a thing as fate. I feel like you're the kind of person who believes in being powerful, but powerful not in the sense of dominating somebody else. Like, this is not a power for someone else. It's the power to create, the power to bring about your ideas to full physical manifestation. And I see you having immense power, immense. And I'm also seeing that it's like you shifted hats. Your destiny could have been something else, but you shifted your path. And you alone, I feel like you did that. You created some kind of space, as you see between these 2 layers. There is a space. So you created some kind of space between what happened to you and what you will make happen. So I see a lot of power in your life. I'm being shown the thunder falling from the sky between these 2 layers. Do you see that? That looks like thunder falling from the sky for some reason to me. That is what your spirit guides are showing me. You don't have to see it that way, obviously, because you probably see some other pattern in the bowl, and that could be a message from your spirit guides directly to you. So that is why I'm holding up this bowl, so you can see it directly. And just in case your spirit guides want to communicate something to you directly, then you can do that. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of hardships befalling you and your path. I'm seeing a warrior, I'm seeing a samurai, and I'm seeing you walking through the cold, and your feet have sunk into the snow, and you're not wearing any shoes, but I see you walking and trudging and making a path, and I see you having leadership qualities. So it's possible that you are being followed by a lot of people, or you are looked up to by a lot of people. And this is not a power. I'm seeing an empowered empath. Yeah, that's the term. I'm seeing an empowered empath. I'm just seeing a lot of difficulties and hardships for you, for all of you. I'm seeing a lot of difficulties and hardships for you. There is a silver lining to it all. There is a silver lining to it all. There is a reason why you have been through what you have been through. I'm also seeing a face, a sidewards face. So maybe somebody turned away from you, and I feel like this person regrets it. But your spirit guides are not taking me to this person's energy because they don't want to focus on it. I feel like for some of you it could be an ex-partner, a parent, somebody that rejected you for who you are, somebody that didn't accept you or love you, probably put on a mask and pretended to be someone else. But I feel like you were really innocent at that time, and you probably believed them word for word. Although I see you realizing the truth and leaving them in the dust. I heard leaving them in the dust. So you've moved on. I'm just seeing so many layers. Look at the amount of layers this bowl has. The other bowls did not have so many layers, because look at this, right? So I see you as a person having so many complexities and so many layers to you. I see that, and again there are 3 dots here, 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3 ridges here. So yeah, the next 3 months, important months. I feel like your whole life is important, obviously, because you probably go through a lot of ego deaths. You could be Scorpio. Some of you could have 8th house placements, Platonic energies, Lilith energies. I heard Lilith. So yeah, you might not have understood, okay, why am I being hated on for no reason? Why am I being sexualized? Why am I being scapegoated? Why am I being outcasted and isolated? And now it's you finally regaining your power and saying, okay, I don't give an F if you do that, because my self-esteem is not dependent on you, and it's only dependent on me, and I'm choosing to love myself. I'm seeing a turquoise ring. I mean, it's very faint, so the camera won't pick it up. But the very top layer here, I'm seeing a turquoise ring. So I feel like you moved on from the heaviness to being light. Like the weight on your soul is lighter. That's what I see for you. The weight on your soul is not heavy anymore. It's lighter. I see that you have created some kind of distance from these people or these experiences or this cycle or pattern, and I see that you've healed that within yourself. Even if you have not healed, I feel like you hold these kind of behaviors to a distance. Like you won't engage in low vibrational behavior. And low vibrational behavior, an example of that would be like girls gossiping behind another girl's back and being like, ew, look at her body, is she so ugly? That kind of thing. And I feel like you never did that. In fact, I feel like you were the girl, or you were the person that was being triangulated against. Yeah, that's not going to happen anymore. For a lot of you, it's going to stop happening. Anything else? I think I'm gonna turn over your card. So that was it for your dried watercolor bowl reading. Now I'm going to turn over. This is a tarot card, and this is going to tell me what area of your life is changing in the next 3 months that are following you. And then I'll be pulling some extra oracle cards for you for each of the months. So my intention is to pull 3, but yeah, let's see what comes out. I'm curious. So yeah, so that is why we have the main message, I love myself, because you are finally learning to love yourself. I feel like for some of you, you already were confident about yourself, and it's not something that you need to learn. You don't need to learn to love yourself, because you already knew. You just forgot for a while because, this heavy energy. So you just forgot for a while, but I don't see you. Yeah, 9 of Wands. You have the 9 of Fire. Again, the star. She's literally holding a string of stars. Do you see that? Holding a string of stars. 3 stars. 3 stars that are turning into birds. I see the stars turning into birds. So I feel like you could be an alchemist, or you're being told to read the book The Alchemist. and some kind of alchemy. It could just be you are alchemizing your wounds and your trauma and stepping into a high vibrational version of yourself. I feel like the distance between you and your higher self, what in the spiritual community is called as a higher self, is reducing exponentially. The distance between you and your higher self is reducing exponentially, and I see you getting close to your highest purpose and your highest destiny, your highest timeline. I see you falling in alignment with that in the next 3 months. And 3 times 3 is actually 9. So this is a double confirmation. This is doubly confirmed. This is being doubly confirmed by spirit. So I've grabbed the oracle deck and we are going to take a look at one card for each month. One card for each month. So for first month that they are watching, please. This is first month. This is second month. Okay, feeling this one and this one, and possibly this is an additional message. Oh, you have speak your world into being. Okay, I'm gonna talk about that later. For the first month we have believe in your good luck. Wow. Okay, I absolutely love this card. We have believe in your good luck. So for your first month, I see you radiating and attracting a lot of good luck. The first month is possibly, and we have first quarter moon. Oh my god. So for the first month, I see you attracting a lot of good luck. I just heard finance. I heard finance. So you're attracting a lot of finances to yourself by meditating. I just heard it could, for some of you, you're manifesting, you primarily have feminine energy. You don't have to be a female watching this. This is the energy that I pick up. But I see you being very in your Empress energy. And you know, Empress, she's gonna sit back and she's gonna wait for things to come to her. She's not somebody who's going to chase after things or be desperate about things. She knows that she deserves the best, and I feel like you knowing that you deserve the best is bringing a lot of good luck into your life. And it's all because you stepped into your power. You started to love yourself. So second month we have Sagittarius again. Sagittarius. We have first and last quarter moon. What are the odds? And we have a sunset here or a sunrise here. Practice gratitude. I am confused about whether this is a sunrise or a sunset. So I feel like it's a full cycle. There is some kind of full cycle that's coming to an end. It's a full cycle. I see something coming full circle. You're being asked to practice gratitude. But I feel like you're going to be grateful for a lot of things that are going to make there. Because if there is good luck coming your way, if there is a lot of good luck coming your way in the first month, the month that you're watching, then you're obviously going to be grateful for it. And I see you actually practicing gratitude. For those of you that don't practice gratitude, this is a message from spirit. But for those of you that already do, I see that you practicing gratitude, and then there's more good things that coming, then you're grateful for that, and then there's more. It's a positive cycle that you're in, where you are grateful for each and every single minor or major blessing that comes your way. And I see that is attracting more blessings and more blessings, because that is your dominant energy. So there's more blessings that are coming in, more blessings that are coming in. Then for the third month we have assess the situation, Virgo. And we have focus on the, again, Sagittarius. Wow, you saw me shuffle, you guys. I did not pick out your cards before the reading. So for the third month we have assess the situation. What is that about? What is the, I'm being asked to, the answer is in the bowl. Okay, now I'm seeing a face with an open mouth. So I'm seeing these two as the eyes, this here and this here, eyes, and this is a mouth. That's what spirit guides are showing me. Okay, Oh, okay. Your spirit guides just showed me a mouth. So it could be somebody trying to swallow you up. If it's not somebody, it's a situation that's making you feel like it's just a feeling of being swallowed up or being trumped by a lot of responsibilities, a lot of heavy weight. There's something that's heavy, some kind of heaviness I'm being, and this is a message from spirit to not take on heaviness. Not take on this heaviness. This is not your burden to carry. These are not your responsibilities. So take only things that you know you can manage on your plate for the coming 3 months and for the next 6 months. I feel like this is a message for the next 6 months. Don't take more on your plate than what you can handle. And it's okay, for you can't be doing everything all at the same time. Okay, nobody is like a superman. Don't try to be a superman. You see how there's a temple in the background and she's meditating. So this is a call from spirit to relax and go inward and focus on your inward journey as you have always been doing. And with the Virgo energy being here, do not criticize yourself too much if you can't be doing multiple things in the physical world all the time. So let's say you have 20 things that you want to try. Maybe you'll have to do 10 things the first day and the next 10 things the second day. So don't get upset about it. That's a message that's coming through. So somebody needed to hear that. And then again, you have 3 Sagittarius. So this, I feel like, is really reconfirming the fact that you are definitely attracting a huge good luck. Now I'm not being shown exactly what it is. I just heard opportunity. So it's a huge banging opportunity that's coming your way. It's going to hit you out of nowhere. It's going to come out of nowhere. And it's going to be like, oh, I didn't even know that that was a possibility. And then we picked this card as an additional message for you. So if you're doing gratitude affirmations or positivity affirmations, self-love affirmations, do them out loud. Speak them out loud. Speak your gratitude and your positivity out loud. Speak your love for yourself. I love myself out loud. I also see you regaining your confidence and your love for yourself. And I see you coming back home to yourself. These stars, I feel like that energy is actually your own heart. These are not stars that you picked up from somewhere else. You didn't steal them from someone else. This is your own. These are stars that you pulled out of your own heart. Because your heart is so beautiful, I feel like if somebody put a hand in it, they will pull out stars. They will pull out a string of stars that are connected to each other, like a necklace, like a beautiful necklace that you can wear. And I feel like your love for yourself is like a beautiful adornment that you wear. It makes your being so fragrant and radiant. And that's the kind of energy that I'm seeing for you. A very beautiful feminine energy, embracing your power. Some of you could be men watching this pile. So you are embracing your masculine energy. But I just generally see that you are loving yourself in your own ways. So yeah, take it how it resonates. And this is what I'm seeing for you. I hope you enjoyed this new watercolor in bowl reading, dried watercolor in bowl reading. I'm gonna take this time to thank your spirit guides, my spirit guides, and all of the cards, the sacred water and watercolors that I used today. Thank you so much for allowing me to give these beautiful messages for pile number 3, and thank you for leading pile number 3 to this pile and to my channel, to this video. They have beautiful energy. Thank you so much, spirit. And if you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, and let me know which parts of this reading resonated for you, and if this was a message that you needed to hear. And I'm gonna be seeing you hopefully in my next reading. If not, I thank you and cherish you for watching this one. As always, keep being you, keep shining, and keep loving yourself. I love and I'm proud of the journey that you're going through. And with that, I'm saying bye.